It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll see Chris Olave. He was terrific last week, racking up the receiving yard and reaching the end zone. It's the Saints and the Packers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
First opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm with Button, and Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing...
Brand Lewis, welcome back to the Jelly Show. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are on another episode of the Kelvin Rich Superstar mode right here on Madden 24. Missed any of the other episodes there on the channel to play this.
Saints now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league.
So the Packers get a first down.
This is definitely a wide open offense.
Or not a first down, but a field goal, if you will.
They begin on the ground with Camara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers there for Camara from a week ago. 12 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
The game plan in his ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped him put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
The first catch
George Kittle.
Before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The Saints did a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season. So here you go.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Off play action.
Oh my gosh, Kelvin got nailed on that one. Didn't even have a chance to do anything.
With Sean Gary that time fighting free.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Incomplete, intended for George Kittle.
First down, it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, this tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Packers defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And the easy thought process.
And it will not make it back to the line.
Kelvin tried to not do it, a loss of a yard.
John Franklin Myers able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. On 3rd down, Rich.
Incomplete again, intended for Olave. Packers defense, secondary, swarming to the ball, allowing all these receivers to be blanketed here.
Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping up.
There's a touchdown.
Out now to take the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing this to drive. Rich being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Rich. Over the middle, complete. It's Cohen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rich. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Trying to get that one to Chris Olave. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Rich out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So,
right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he fakes a spike.
incomplete, intended for Olave. And the Saints having all kinds of trouble here trying to move the football here against this Packer defense.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Steps away to his left. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. To throw on second down, Rich. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now this
George
one
Kittle.
over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological. This is caught inside the 15.
Chris Olave.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
What a catch.
It's a gain of 35.
Here we go.
Hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Kelvin with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Saints are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room.
There you have it.
The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
Nice catch there by George Kittle.
I'm pretty sure they're friends from the defensive
Now
side.
Kelvin,
Told them exactly
7
that because
receptions,
those guys,
or
Scott
7
Troops, they've been playing
completions,
pretty
if you
well.
will,
They've
for
kept them around in this
$165 and a
game. Now
touchdown.
they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize
Incomplete.
that
Should
ground
not have
game
thrown that,
and
or
maybe
should not have
open
thrown
things
that
up for
one.
a comeback here in this half.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now a second and 10. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. On second down, Kamara. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after
Another catch.
It works so well in the first go around.
Cohen.
Throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
On first down, Rich.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Chris Olave with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
What a throw and what a catch. As now the Saints are up 14-10.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question,
Here we go with 3:24 remaining third quarter. Saints up 14-10. Hands it off to Kamara.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
9 completions, 201 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Here's Kamara off the draw. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Got it.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think that's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you
So Kelvin again with the bullet pass to Cohen.
Anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle, it doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Olave, touchdown.
Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Well, the Saints will add a touchdown. Try to go for 2 points, I'm guessing, and didn't get nowhere.
Back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich buying time to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Looking to throw. Rich forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Second down in inches now for the Saints.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 35.
7 rushes, 38 yards for Alvin Kamara. He did get the first down there.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not
The
thinking
jet
it through.
sweep.
If you do blitz,
No
do you have to
good.
be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
Second
Yeah,
down
you
and
be careful
12
about
now.
where you're coming from,
Alvin
obviously,
Kamara in the
but at
backfield
this stage,
as
you have to
Kelvin
take a few
is from
chances
the
as well.
shotgun. Back
Here's
to Pat,
Kamara.
or no, he hands it off. Kamara breaks the tackle,
He's
but that's
able to
about all he
break
does.
out
He
of
lost the
one
yard.
tackle, but then quickly brought down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Rich.
Incomplete. Batted down, intended for Olave.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Oh, no.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down by a field goal. A little under 50 seconds to go.
Oh, my. This is not good, folks. This is not good. Let's see what we can do here.
He's back to throw.
Incomplete.
That's gonna be knocked away and
Nearly intercepted.
incomplete.
We need to get to the 34-yard line for Jeffries.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Incomplete again.
Nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Back to throw. Trying. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Saints, 21 seconds here.
1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion.
So you have it, folks. The Saints.
How about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute.
Cohen with the great catch there.
Done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
17 seconds.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here. The Saints in victory formation.
Why did they
now
use
as
the
they'll take
timeout?
the
Good
lead.
gravy.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So the Saints will improve to 5-1 with this one.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
4 touchdowns, 16 completions, 326 yards for Kelvin.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for New Orleans, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
So there you have it. The Saints get another victory here, and what a statement. Could have probably gone for the field goal to tie it, send it into overtime, but decided to go for the win, and Kelvin and Cohen On the same page.
Definitely need the music turned up.
So next week, be week 6, be taking on the Carolina Panthers. Look, you got a showdown against Nick Bosa this week. We're talking about a real game wrecker here. He happens to be a member of the 99 Club. He's got what you want. Go take it from him. Alright, folks, if you're new, scratch the claw marks at the bottom right here corner of your screen. Come over to Wolfpack fam today. Sniffing bottom into the bell icon, become part of the Notification Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Remember, always stay hungry like the wolf. I am out.